Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son and the Holy Spirit. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Wawacha HaKodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the bishops at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the believers that subscribe and listen to this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. All right, this is going to be a real quick lesson before I hit the plantation. Pretty much is a response here to the elder Kazakiala from the Jackson, Mississippi, GMS branch. And I just wanted to pretty much respond or skillful add to a point or two that he made in this video. All right. Which here's the title. Celibacy and semen retention makes you godlike. All right. Makes you godlike. And I'm going to start at the 13-minute and 37-minute mark. All right. And I just want to respond to some particular things that he said and get a couple of precepts. All right. Because this is a very powerful video in the things that he's saying concerning semen retention for men and, celibacy, which he also went into how, for women too, it puts them on a high vibration as well. But I'm just going to play it because I don't want this to be long. Lord, will you be edified?
A part of your being, a part of your essence is to have the opposite sex. But we in a society where it's just too much, it's just too damn much of that, man. It's over sexualized. It's over stimulating, man. To the flesh. Where it's to the point to where it's pretty much on the level of a drug. It's on the level of a drug, man. So, a part of us connecting to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai is practicing the art of celibacy and semen retention. That's a part of your deprogramming. That's a part of your unplugging from this world.
All right, so I stopped there. Yep. This is 1 John 5. All right. And I'm going to start at 17. Okay. It says, all unrighteousness is sin. And there is a sin, and there is a sin not unto death. All right. We know that whosoever is born of the Most High sinneth not, but he that is begotten of the Most High keepeth himself, and that wicked one toucheth him not. And we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. All right? Because this world is the domain of Satan. All right? The wicked Esau Edom is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Now, when you go into Babylon, all right, when you deal with everything that it promotes, okay, pretty much it leads you into idol worship. It leads you into idolatry, all right, which is spiritual adultery. And as the elder was saying, everything is over-sexualized. And he gets into it, I'm not going to play the whole video on how powerful, that act of sex is, which he just said it's like a drug. All right. And anything that consumes you and gets you addicted to the point where, you just gotta have it, you can't resist it, it becomes an idol unto you. So another thing he said was how the woman, that was a co-creation that the Lord made. Sex in general is the most powerful pleasure on the planet. And when you go into the seed of a man, the seed of a man contains life, really spirits. When you really deal what's inside of a man, that seed is attached to a spirit, and it's very powerful. And the Lord wants you to keep that. He wants you to treasure that. He wants you to value that substance. All right, because that's life force. And the world wants you to waste it. All right, and there's a reason why there's names for a man's semen and his testicles: jewels, royal oats, because that's a treasure. All right, those really are your reproductive organ. All right, especially the male organ is a treasure, and the woman's as well. All right, and everything imitates life. Art imitates life, which the source of life is Yahweh Shai. Okay, so matter of fact, I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna go back. What's this? John 1. Yep, this is John 1:1. It's speaking of Yahweh Shai. All right, 1:4. Actually, Salakia. It says, "In him was life, and the life was the light of man, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended not." Right. So this world is the dominion of the children of darkness. This is a dark, demonic world. And the elder went into that. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given us the understanding of righteousness, and the light is symbolic of that. All right, the light represents the righteousness. Okay, and Yahweh Shai, one of his titles, okay, Malak Tazadak, all right, which is what Melchizedek pretty much means, king of righteousness. All right, he's the king of righteousness. So everything has a particular order. Everything the Lord put on the earth, all right, primarily men, and above that, the Israelite men had a righteous order to go about conducting life. All right. So dealing with the semen retention, your seed is a treasure, and the Lord gave us these seeds to plant them to produce life. So if you just having sex just for the pleasure, that's not the righteous order that seed was meant for. The seed was meant to produce life. And we're not supposed to be having to use condoms. You're not supposed to be sleeping with women just to be sleeping with women. This was ultimately given to us to reproduce, to procreate. All right. And pleasure is just what comes with the act of sex. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 7. Yep. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:7. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth, right? Which is Adam, which ultimately was Yahweh Shai. And in my mother's womb was fashioned, and in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep. Okay, so this seed of man, all right, was made to procreate. But in that procreation, all right, because it's such a powerful act, like the other was saying, you know, it drains your energy. Because it's a life force. You just when you release that semen, you release life force, all right, into the earth, all right, and that woman is symbolic of the earth. And when you do that, I mean, brothers know, man, shit, you pass out, all right, you sleep, and you sleep well, okay, you sleep well, because it's a spiritual sacrifice. All right, it's supposed to be a spiritual sacrifice. All right, it's not just for pleasure and to be willy-nilly spilling your seed, man. All right, and Lord will, I get a couple more points to back that, and I'm gonna finish the elders video. So this is Genesis 1 and 17. Is it 17? No, 20. Salakia. 1 and 20. And I get it in the blue letter because I want to get this word waters. Genesis 1 and 20. It says, and the Most High said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. Okay? And the Most High created, the Alahayim, right? Which goes into Yahweh and the angels, the elect, all right? The powers, that's plural, Alahayim. And the powers created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And the Most High saw that it was good. And the Most High, the Alahayim, created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind. And let's get this word waters. All right, let's get this word waters. So you go to this word waters. All right. It's Mayim. All right. And how you say heavens is Shemayim, which means pertaining to the waters. All right. So the word for waters is Mayim. And it says out of biblical usage, so like your outline of biblical usage 1, and I'm gonna get matter of fact, I'm gonna go straight to the Strong's because that's the point. It says dual of a primitive noun but used in a singular sense. Water, figuratively juice, by euphemism, urine, semen. Okay, semen. And that's where we come out of. No, everything that's created. Now, when creation first began, all right, the Lord, as it said, had men come out of the waters, or those elements that men came out of is contained within our semen. All right, life itself is, contained within our semen. And when you go into semen, semen is a living organism. Semen is alive. Those seeds that are in you, they are alive, man. Okay, so it's a life force that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gave us orders, okay, on how to use. And here's the order. Here's the order of the seed. Here's the order of the seed, man. Genesis 1:22. And the Most High blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let the fowl multiply in the earth. Okay? So fill the waters in the seas, and let the fowl multiply in the earth. So the order is, all right, be fruitful and multiply. Okay? So when you just spilling your seed, just to spill seed, just for pleasure, all right, you are condemning yourself. You condemning yourself. All right, you're missing out on the blessing. And I'm gonna get an example, and then I'm gonna let the rest of the elders video play. Right. So this is Genesis 38:3. I'm not gonna start at 3. Matter of fact, I started at 3. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 2. It says, and Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite woman whose name was Shua, and he took her and went in unto her. Right, they had sex, and she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name And she conceived again and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. And she yet again conceived and bare a son, and called his name Shelah. And he was at Chezib when she bare him. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn son, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord Yahweh, and the Lord Yahweh slew him. Now check out why the Lord slew Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his, and it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that she should give birth to his brother. Okay? So he spilled his seed instead of planting his seed in the woman so that it could bring forth fruit. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord Yahweh, wherefore he slew him also. Now I'm not going to go deep into it, because there's more meaning to bring out of this, but just for the point that I'm making, just spilling your seed, all right, pisses the Most High off, man. All right, just spilling your seed willy-nilly just for pleasure, it pisses the Most High off, man. Okay, because the seed is meant to procreate. Again, the whole world lies in wickedness, so it promotes just the willy-nilly spilling of seed, and women being promiscuous, being whores, being harlots, all right, being adulterous, all right. So, the elder Kazakiala, he's 100% right, man. All right, celibacy and semen retention puts you on the level of a god, because there's an order from the heavens on how we are supposed to keep our bodies, and how we are supposed to procreate, and the orders of how we are to use the seed. The Lord said that was given unto us to be blessed and to multiply, be fruitful, all right, for lack of words, Salakia. But Lord will, this made sense, all right, because I'm kind of rushed. I wanted to get this out because I got a little time before I start my route, and I didn't want it to be long. I just wanted to add to his point. So I'm gonna play this, and Lord will you be edified with this lesson.
And we to the point in the history of this planet where it's the worst. It's the absolute worst, man. But I'm noticing, practicing this art, it does make you godlike in the sense of, the way you look at life is different. The way you look at nature is different. The way you look at people is different. And you notice that we have a bigger purpose on this planet as opposed to what we've been showed in this society, man. You care more about the well-being of this planet. When you do this, you care more about the plans of what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has in store for this planet. Because another thing too, celibacy and semen retention, that's just the beginning. That's only the beginning. But you, a lot of us, a lot of brothers and sisters are going plant-based, so you're eating different. And pretty much the Lord has to where you're starting to connect back to the earth, You actually, you can feel it. He wants you on a certain wave, and you view life through a totally different lens. And you become like a magnet, essentially. But yeah, man. It's a reason why the Lord wants you to do it. It's even a scripture in 2nd Esdras. It says those that have practiced abstinence. Roughly paraphrasing. Now you can abstain from different things. Not only sex, but sex, that's at the top of the list. Because, that's like the top pleasure on the planet, Yeah, you think about it, when the Most High created that was a cold creation. That's why it's so stimulating and people are so hooked. But it's the reason why the Lord wants you to unplug. And for you brothers out there, I'm mainly doing this for y'all. It's the reason why the Lord wants you to do this, because the more you spilt seed, the more you let that seed go. Because I've watched a lot of videos on it. I've done a lot of studying on this. We pretty much aged ourselves, man. And when you do that so much, when it's just excessive, it's on a level of killing yourself. Like I said, I've done a lot of research on it, man. So basically, by you practicing this art, you're repairing your body, man. You're repairing your nerves. You're doing a lot of repairing to your brain, and because that juice, like you look at it, society, or you just like you just busting a nut, and that's it. Nah, your brain, and because that juice, like you look at it, society, or you just like you just busting a nut, and that's it. Nah, that fluid is used to create another human. So that's very important to the Lord, man.
Lord will, you were edified. Kwam Yasharala, Abba Babal, rise Israel, destroy confusion. Shalom.